Welcome back to Hoods Off, Hands Down. Our goal is to live happier, healthier lives. My name is Nate, and today I'm running 4 miles every 4 hours for the next 48 hours. That's right, it's the David Goggins 4x4x48 challenge. But there's an added twist. For every mile I complete, I'm gonna commit $5 to the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. I'll be asking for help from friends, family, and the community to donate more. It's going to be pouring rain for the next 48 hours. On top of that, I've never run more than 13.2 miles in one sitting, and never more than about 20 miles in 1 week. But for now, I'm gonna focus on these first 4 miles. So, here I go.
I've always been drawn to people that live their life with intensity in pursuit of something that none of us can really see, but we all recognize as that flag that they've planted on that highest hill, that thing that just gives their entire life direction and meaning. These people often are charismatic and they complete these, incredible feats of human accomplishment, but that's only a piece of why we're so infatuated with them. For me, it all started with Beau Miles kayaking around the southern tip of Africa. First of all, oceans frighten me. The thought of coasting along the surface while thousands of feet beneath you an entire world unfolds, sometimes violent, sometimes beautiful, it scares the shit out of me. And here's this guy trekking solo into this salty abyss, and he's doing it so uniquely Beau Miles. I just remember thinking to myself, this guy is either batshit crazy or he knows something that I don't know. And over the years, this feeling has stuck with me. The feeling that these people know something that I don't know. Now, I think that I've finally figured out what that something is, and it's the feeling of being alive. Something you can only find in the narrow margins of human existence. And this is my attempt to plant my flag on the highest hill of my hopes and dreams. This challenge was something I've always wanted to do, mostly to test my willpower and start to dip my toes into higher mileage. But one of my pillars in my architecture of meaning is philanthropy, altruism, compassion. And as I was planning this video, I started to see it as an opportunity to not only touch on, my pillars for creating health and wellness and self-overcoming, but also to try to raise some money for a good cause.
Years ago, I worked at the YMCA on the functional electrical stimulation bike. And I met somebody there who told me something that I've carried with me ever since. He said, tomorrow is never promised. You never know when you're not gonna walk again. Park in the back of the parking lot. Take the stairs and enjoy your health and your body while you have it. He unfortunately had MS and unfortunately passed away during COVID. But his words I carry with me literally every single day. Every day I think about him. So in honor of him and every other fighter with MS, I'm raising money to give to the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. I would greatly appreciate your help.
The goal was to raise $1,000 in 48 hours. And it wasn't easy for me to open up like this and ask for help.
All right, I just made the first post asking for donations. I feel more stress and anxiety surrounding asking people for donations than I do about running the 48 miles. I really feel like that's the bigger mental hurdle of this video. I feel filleted wide open for the world to see at this point.
It put pressure on me to feel like I had to perform well during this challenge, something that I didn't know if I was going to be able to do.
I am already starting to feel a little bit of something in my left knee. When I was running for my half marathon, I got a bit of runner's knee that was causing me some problems, so let's hope that doesn't act up again.
Early on in my second run, I started having some knee pains, which was one of my biggest concerns going into this challenge. In the past, I've experienced some debilitating runner's knee, and considering I hadn't run in months, I thought it had a real chance of taking me out early.
I feel good.
Were you eat yet?
No, but my nipples are chafing.
That first day leading into the night, I was feeling really ambitious. You know, between my runs, I was working, I was walking my dog, I was thinking about what I wanted to eat, and I was feeling pretty strong. Aside from my knee, which I was able to ice and rest between runs, I felt really good to start. It's almost 8 p.m. and after you mile, what is it, 5, 8, 9 through 12. My 8 o'clock run was the first time I started to feel some mental resistance. I felt tired, but not too bad. Just more like I didn't want to get up and do it.
Is this the first time you're feeling like that so far?
Yeah, for sure. Midnight one will be interesting.
Are you scared for the midnight one?
I don't know if scared is the right word, but not looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's probably accurate to say. I didn't really have my routes planned out yet, so I just kind of ran around erratically until my stomach started to feel quite painful.
Not feeling good at all. I'm having a realization that what is causing the problem is the milkshake. That's why I feel terrible right now.
I made a tactical error drinking a milkshake with dinner, and I was just trying to get some easy, quick calories in, but considering I'm lactose intolerant, I think you can kind of paint that picture for yourself.
Just ripped a pit stop and feeling a lot better.
These first 12 miles and overcoming that little bit of adversity actually gave me the confidence for the first time to feel like, you know what, I think I can actually finish this thing.
All right, pretty much 12 miles in here, and I'm not feeling like there's anything that says there's no way in hell that I'm gonna be able to survive this. Feel pretty good.
But going into this first night, I realized how difficult it was going to be to sleep, and that really stuck with me for the entirety of that first night. It's 11:57. I was just about to fall asleep when my alarm went off. I'm gonna go bang out this run and then come back and then just go right back to sleep. On the first midnight run, miles 13 through 16, I found my nighttime loop.
Maybe I'll run past the church.
It was a perfect 2 miles, and believe it or not, this was a big mental win for me. I knew that if I just ran the loop 2 times, then I was done with my run. And it was just one more thing I didn't have to think about. This was probably my favorite run of the entire challenge. It was quiet, it was peaceful, and I was physically feeling really good. And this is probably the closest that I got to that feeling of alive that I was speculating people have been chasing.
Right. It's quiet. Feeling pretty good in terms of my fuel. There's a little breeze blowing on my skin. It's cooling me off. Wind chimes in the background. And I'm feeling appreciative. I don't know if this is what it means to feel alive, but I feel so in the moment, present, aware.
As some ironic balancing of the cosmic scales, my best run was followed by my worst run of the challenge.
All right, I'm officially annoyed by this challenge. Not necessarily the physicality of it yet, but just the fact that just when you're about to settle down, just when your body ramps down and you're ready to go to sleep, you gotta get up and run again.
I could not fall asleep. I probably had maximum of 2 hours going into this 4 a.m. run. It was raining again and I started to feel really, really nauseous. So this one ended up more as a walk than a run.
Feeling nauseous right now. Not 100% sure why, but definitely feeling nauseous.
But it actually played out to my favor because my heart rate hadn't skyrocketed. I was able to wind down faster and get a couple hours of sleep.
It's slightly after 8, so we're a couple minutes behind on starting this one. But what I will say is that I think it was a very good idea not to walk the last one. My heart rate was not as elevated and I was able to get a few hours, I say few, probably a couple hours of sleep in.
I walked miles 21 through 24 at 8 a.m. and my stomach was feeling a lot better, but my body started to really feel it.
Legs are definitely hurting. No doubt about that.
I hadn't really ate or drank through most of the night because I'd come home and try to go straight to sleep, so I was in desperate need of some water and some fuel, and this is where I had my next big mental win.
Oh my god. You're crazy.
Huh?
I can't believe you're still doing this.
I think not.
How do you feel?
So terrible. Give me something to eat.
I'll make you some pancakes.
I have some stuff coming.
You ordered stuff?
Some ingredients. I'm gonna make some scrambled egg burritos.
Whoa.
I had a craving for egg burritos, just scrambled eggs, tortilla, cheese, and a little bit of hot sauce, and nachos, chips, tortilla chips with cheese on top. And so my wife whipped that up for me when I got home, and that would be what I would eat for the next 24 miles. And again, it's just one more thing I didn't have to think about, and one more battle I did not have to have with my stomach. I was feeling pretty good on my noon run. That was miles 25 to 28, but I was very conscious of the ups and downs that come with a challenge like this.
There are such ebbs and flows with this. I'm feeling pretty good right now. As good as I can feel on mile 26 in 25 hours. But who knows what the next run brings.
Of course, by the end of that run, I was experiencing another down.
Knee is killing me. Hobbling along.
When I got home, I took some anti-inflammatories, and instead of icing my knee, which I had been doing between runs, I decided to heat it. And that was the best move that I could have made because I don't know why, but it completely healed my knee. I did not have any more knee problems for the rest of the run. My 4 o'clock run was mostly uneventful, but my 8 p.m. run, miles 33 through 36, my body started to, I don't know if adapt is the right word. I guess it's more like go into autopilot.
I've developed a good flow. So, run, sleep, drink, eat, run, sleep, drink, eat, over and over again.
I would just run, shower, post my fundraising video, sleep, eat, repeat. I wasn't really thinking about much. I was just kind of operating off of lizard brain. My body was definitely deteriorating. The disjointed sleep was catching up to me.
I'm so incredibly tired.
I was feeling delirious and paranoid on some of my nighttime runs.
Feeling real sketched out at night for some reason. I'm kind of just like looking over my shoulder.
And my feet were starting to get blisters.
I am hurting right now. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting to get here much sooner. Kind of feel like the end of a long hike. My feet, I feel like they're gonna snap in half. I got a nice blister on my bottom of my pinky toe that just rubs every time. It's getting bigger and bigger. But I'm almost done. I got one set left.
But I just pushed through knowing I wanted to give everything I had to my last run.
How are you feeling for your last run?
I'm really tired right now. I'm really excited to be done. I'm excited to finish this one up.
How were your runs last night?
And they were fine, but I just was so tired. I was really confused when I woke up at 4. And I thought I already did the 4 o'clock run.
That's a terrible feeling.
Yeah, that sucked. My muscles are finally getting fatigued. And is coming at a good time.
So in honor of him and every other fighter with MS.
My knee was absolutely screaming.
Feeling nauseous right now. Halfway done.
The goal was to raise $1,000 in 48 hours.
Let's go. 48 miles, done. Woo!
My last set, miles 45 to 48, were my fastest miles. And by the way, it was 11 and a half minutes per mile. So not fast by any standard, but I felt like I was flying. As I mentioned at the start of this video, part of this challenge was to raise money for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. And the goal was $1,000 in 48 hours. Unfortunately, we did not hit our goal, but we were able to raise $655, which I'm very happy with. I'm extremely satisfied with that for our first fundraiser, and there will be many more where we will continue to raise money for great causes. I just want to say thank you to anybody who's watching that donated, supported, reached out, shared the videos. It means so much, and it truly helped me get through some of the tougher runs. For anybody else that wants to learn more about the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, I've put some links in the description, so please check those out. Other than that, like the video and subscribe. We just hit 100 subscribers, and now we're on the hunt for 500. Thank you, everybody, and have a blessed day.
Five.